Hey guys, thanks for tuning in for our vendor corner. Today I have a really special guest I'm going to introduce in just a second. So for those of you that don't know, our vendor corner is to introduce you guys to local businesses and other people that are doing really cool things, whether that's a contractor or today's topic, we're going to jump into some dance studio stuff with Jamie Barrett. So I have Jamie Barrett with us today, and she is a realtor with Home Advantage. Did I get that right this
That is
time?
correct. Yes.
And she has an event space here in Irmo. And she also does dance classes, and she has a ballroom called Elite Dance Ballroom. So, Jamie, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you got going on over there at the ballroom.
Awesome. Well, first of all, thanks for having us on. So I own Elite Ballroom Dance Academy. We have an incredible teacher on staff, and we compete nationally and internationally all over the world. We do ballroom competitions. We teach everything from social level. So if you are a wedding couple and you're looking to get married and you just want to get more comfortable on the floor and do something special for your special day, or if you are the parents of a wedding couple and you don't want to feel stupid on the floor, we can help you with that. If you're looking for a date night, we have group classes. If you are a competitive person, you're looking for something to really test your competitive skills, like I said, we compete nationally and internationally. We actually just got home from the World Championships in Austin, Texas, where we all did really well. And so we've got a little bit of everything for every need that you could have in the dancing world. We teach probably about 20 to 25 different types of dancing here. We can do everything from salsa to waltz, quick step, paso doble, West Coast swing. We have group nights where we have group classes where you can just bring a friend or a bunch of friends and have a good evening. We have parties and social events where you can come and practice all the things that you've been learning in your group classes and in your private lessons. So a little bit of everything.
Very cool. So a lot more stuff. And I was actually blown away the first time I came in and all the pictures. And I was like, wow, this is serious stuff. Like these guys are not just dancing in here, they are competing. And you've rubbed shoulders, I think, with some of the Dancing with the Stars folks too, with some of those photos. Is that right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, so I don't know if you're a Dancing with the Stars follower, but the World Championships that we just got home from, we had, I don't know if you know Peta Murgatroyd from Dancing with the Stars. She's one of my personal favorites, and
Yeah,
she
I
was
know the
there.
name. I'm not a big
Yeah.
follower, but I know what's going on over there.
I stopped her. I talked to her. I told her, I was like, I just want you to know you're my absolute favorite from the show. And she actually told me I have nice legs, and I was like, okay, I can die now, because she complimented my leg action on the floor with my dancing, and I was like, okay, I've just died and gone to heaven. So yeah, she's there. Tony Dovoloni is at a lot of our competitions. I've actually taken a lesson from Karina Smirnoff, and that was pretty cool. So yeah, all the people that you see on Dancing with the Stars, they're at a lot of the events that we go to and we travel to. And we have done a fundraiser here locally, a Dancing with the Stars fundraiser with local celebrities, and we train them and raise money for different charities. And our goal is to have some of those people come and be judges at the next one that we do.
That's so cool. There's so many things here to unpack, more than we'll have time for. But I want to go back a little bit more with the Jamie Barrett that originally got involved with dancing. What's the story behind that? How'd you originally get involved with dancing?
Well, that's I tell this story a lot because I was not raised a dancer. I was 40 years old. My husband bought like a little 3-lesson package for us to do as a date night from another studio, and we went in, and from the minute I drove in the parking lot, I was just in love. I was hooked. I was addicted. And so we took social lessons for a couple years, and then I just knew I wanted to compete. I'm a competitive person. I love it. And so I went looking for a teacher who could, kind of take me to that level. And I met Stefano. Stefano Placidi is our teacher. He's an Italian national champion. He's got an amazing background, and just his credentials are a mile long. He's incredible. And he's also a wonderful person. He's very patient with beginners, but he also has the capability of taking you to whatever lengths you want to go to with competing. And so he and I started working together, competed a little bit, and he was ready to make a change, and I was ready to really pursue this. So we opened this business together 5 years ago, and it's done really well ever since. And I was already in real estate. And so, it works really nicely together because I manage the studio and sit at my desk and do my real estate by day.
Right.
And then we dance as much as I can.
What a cool lifestyle. I mean, that's one of the things, being a realtor, obviously myself, and you have this cool combo where your office is the dance studio.
It
And then
absolutely
you do real
is.
estate, and then you jump on the dance floor at the end of the
Yes, it absolutely is. I love it that way. I've written many contracts at this desk right here in our studio.
That's so cool. No wonder you're smiling all the time, just living the dream.
That's right. That's right.
I love it. So, all right. So tell me more about, what do you guys have going on, or what kind of classes do you guys have right now? Like if someone was interested and they wanted to be at the beginner level, what do we have available?
I have a couple of choices. So every Monday night, we offer 2 group classes. So from 6:15 to 7 and from 7 to 7:45, we have different classes, and the classes rotate every month. So for instance, this month at 6:15 to 7 o'clock, we're teaching a waltz class. And then from 7 to 7:45, we're teaching a rumba class. So Stefano teaches those classes. He's great with beginners. If you walk in and you don't know your left foot from your right foot, that's okay. Feel free to jump right in. And I tell people all the time, don't be embarrassed if you don't know what you're doing. Everyone who walked in didn't know what they were doing when they started, and everyone's super patient. And so that's the easiest way to jump in if you're just looking for something to try. And so every Monday night, we have those classes. And then at the beginning of a new month, we have a new set of dances. So like next month, we may do foxtrot and swing or something like that. And then on Wednesday nights, we have a special teacher. We have 2 teachers, David and Ryan, and they come down and they teach West Coast swing only. They're exclusively West Coast swing teachers. And we have a West Coast Wednesdays every Wednesday night. So we'll have a beginner class and an advanced class and a social hour every Wednesday night. And that's on our calendar. You can find us Elite Ballroom, elite-ballroom.com is our website. And we're on Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. So our calendar's up. So those are our group class options. Cool. And then a lot of people are just more comfortable starting with private lessons. They don't want anybody watching them, and they want to be able to progress at their own pace and ask questions and all that stuff. And some people are more comfortable in a group where they feel like they can hide. Some people are more comfortable in a private setting where they feel like, nobody's looking at them. So we have that option too. And we are a full-time studio. So we're here 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. And we book private lessons by appointment. You just call me and I work with your schedule and our schedule and get you on the calendar. And you come in, and private lessons are 45 minutes, one-on-one, just you and Stefano or whichever teacher you're working with. That's cool. And so it's a good time.
That's cool. It sounds like you guys got a pretty good process. I'm sure you guys see a lot of people that you guys have. You guys fill that room behind you with people looking to learn, up their skills.
We do. So private lessons are 99% of the time it's going to be just you and your teacher on this big floor. The floor is huge, if you can see it. Group classes, we used to fill the floor pre-COVID. After COVID, our group classes have been a little smaller. People just are not coming out quite as much as they used to.
Sure.
But we would love for this to change all that. And we'd love to fill this room up again with group classes.
Cool. So what's some things to consider? Like if people maybe want to do this for, I'm sure, various reasons, maybe exercise, maybe more of a date thing, or they've just always wanted to check that box and learn how to dance. What do people want to think about? Like if they're really, I'm sure you'll see like anything, people will get started and stuff, and then maybe it doesn't continue. What's a better way to think about it for new people if they really want to get serious and maybe are looking to have this as more of a long-term thing that they want to do? Where do you see people having success and having the most fun and they stick to it? What do they need to think about?
Well, the thing I love about dance, and I've told this to so many people, is there's really no end to what you can learn with dance. I've been about as assertive with my dance training as you could possibly be. And I feel like I'm just scratching the surface. We have people who come in once a week and they just do it as a date night, and they have a great time, and then they go to dinner. Sometimes they go to dinner first, have a glass of wine, come in, and they're nice and relaxed. And so there's just a wide range of things that you can do. If you just want to do something with your spouse, then it's a fun evening, and it's close. And I always tell people, dance to me is the most beautiful form of nonverbal communication. It's really a conversation with you and whoever you're dancing with on the floor. And I love that about it, because you can really, you hear different things about the person that you're dancing with when you're dancing with them, right? Because you got to learn to really work together and communicate. Right. And I love it as a date night. I watch the couples that come in and they have a great time. And cool. Then we have group classes, and there's groups of friends that come together, and sometimes they'll socialize before or after. And so it's a very social experience, the group classes and the parties, and people make friends. You make lifelong friends in the dance world. And then, then if you're like me and I raised my kids, and at the time that we started this, I kind of was an empty nester a little bit. My kids had gone off to college, and I was looking for a new passion that I could really throw myself into. And I'm a driven person and competitive. And like I said, we've competed in Rome, we've competed in England, we've competed all over the US. We're hoping to go to Rome again if everything clears up travel wise. We're hoping to go to Rome again in April. And so there's really no limit to how far you can push it if you're a competitor. And so it's really what you want it to be. We've got, lots of people who just enjoy the group classes and the social aspect. And then we've got people who are like, how serious can I get? How much can I train? I want to take this, to the next level. So a little bit of everything.
Man, you guys got it going on over there. It's you guys need to do some more marketing. Like, I never knew you guys were over there and doing all this stuff. It's so cool. So
I'm very grateful for the opportunity today. So I'm a realtor, and I'm a mom, and I'm a dancer, but I'm not a marketing expert. So I definitely need to get the word out so that people know.
We'll put this on our YouTube channel. We'll send you a copy of all this stuff too. We're going to send it out to our database, and I'll make sure I get all the links and calendars and everything else I can get from you to make sure that we have that to accompany the video so that people can reach out to you. So what would you offer as a helpful tip? What's the most helpful thing you can offer up to someone who's thinking about getting started?
Probably jump in. Don't be afraid. I've talked to so many people who say, oh, I thought about it for years. I didn't think I could. The number of people who tell me that they have 2 left feet is just, funny. Everybody can dance. It takes a certain amount of rhythm to walk, and we all have 2 feet, and you can only do so many things with the physical body that you have, and everybody can do it. No matter what you think your skill level is, don't be scared. Jump in. It's supposed to be fun. It is fun. And just let yourself relax and enjoy it, and go through the process, learn, and you'll be amazed at how much fun you can have. And it's incredible exercise. Even we have people, I'll tell you a story. I don't know if this will make the cut or not, but we had a gentleman who started coming in shortly after his wife passed away, and he's in his 80s, right?
Wow.
And never really danced before, started coming in. And just in chatting with him, I told him one day, just kind of an offhand comment, I was like, you would really like my mom. And he said, I'd love to meet your mom. And so I introduced my mom to this gentleman, and they just got married. And she had never danced before in her life. And now she comes to group class with him. And so it's really never too late even to start. It's great for your mind. It's great for your posture. It's great exercise. There's studies that show that there's something about doing a physical activity, so dancing, while you're thinking about something. So having to learn and pay attention to the music, it just utilizes all sides of your brain, and it's really great. It's great physical exercise, mental exercise. So whether you're 15 and you want to dance career, or whether you're 80 and you're like, you know what, I've done everything else, I need something new to try. You just never know where you're going to find the love of your life.
This is really cool. You know what it made me think of is it's a little off topic of dancing, but like when I'm listening to a book and I'm walking on a treadmill or I'm walking around, the neighborhood, I feel like I receive so much more from the book. So I could definitely see how that would apply as you're learning a new skill and doing dancing and in trying to pick up on the music and the beat and all that stuff. So that's really cool.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. They engaging your mind in multiple ways is very good for your brain. So,
all right.
yeah.
So as we're wrapping us up, what's one thing, and it can be anything. I know that, or before I dive there, you have event space too. So we've rented the event space, and it's a great space. Has a bathroom for the guests. Has a nice little entryway, a little bar area in the back, which is where you're situated now. And we have chairs and tables and all that stuff. So what do people need to know about events, real briefly, and what kind of size requirements or things do you need, things like that?
Absolutely. We love renting this space out. It is a beautiful space. We have about 4,000 square feet of open floor. So you can kind of see behind me.
Yeah, it's a ton of space.
Open space. So it can be utilized we've had birthday parties, we've had wedding receptions. We obviously host the Realtor event. We've had all kinds of events, pretty princess parties. And so it's 4,000 square feet. You can split it up however you want to. We do have the bar area. We have 2 handicapped accessible bathrooms, and there is a ramp to approach the building. So it's all ADA approved. We have a dressing room available. So if we have wedding parties or something like that, there is a dressing room for the ladies that's separate from the bathrooms. And I'm trying to think what else they need to know. We do have the bar area. So if it's catered or if you have a bartender, then we have that. And we have the music and the speakers and everything. So we've had several events where it's a DJ comes in, and we had a quinceañera not that long ago. And so our capacity, we try to max it out about 250 people, just because by the time you get everything else in here, that's about what we can hold. But we've got tables and chairs. I've got 50 chairs and 8 tables. Anything more than that, people have to rent their own, but I do have that many available that come with the rental.
Yeah.
So it's great.
Yeah, it is amazing space. When Noah, my partner, showed us that space, I was like, this is awesome. Like, it has everything that you need. It's nice and open, tall ceilings, big windows that kind of surround you. So it's a really nice space.
It is. There is a lot of natural light. I love that about it. We almost never have to run the lights during the daytime because of all the windows. And I think it's beautiful, but I might be a little bit prejudiced. So. No,
you got a nice place there. So one thing, it could be anything. What do you want to tell the world about Jamie Barrett, dancing, events, anything? What do you want to shout from the rooftops and tell the world?
Everybody needs to dance. So come see us. Everybody needs to dance. My favorite quote in all the world is from Nietzsche. He says, any day on which we have not danced, every day is lost on which we have not danced at least once. So everyone needs dance in their world. So come see us, come dance with us. We would love to have you.
I love that. I'm going to go talk to Aaron. We're going to figure out how to get into some dance classes. So
yeah,
I love
you got to do it.
What's the simplest way? I'm going to have all your contact info, but what's the easiest way for someone to get in contact with you?
Best way to reach me is either text or email. If you call me, sometimes I'm with people and I can't always get back to you. Texting me, that way I have it, I can read it and I don't forget. So text me, Facebook message me. My contact information is out there as public as it can get. Or if you want to sell a house, call me for that too.
Absolutely. Very cool. Jamie, thank you so much. I can't wait to send this out to everyone and get it up on our YouTube channel. So that wraps us up. I look forward to more vendor videos to tell you guys what's going on. If you guys are ready to rent some space, you need real estate assistance, or you want to learn how to dance, reach out to Jamie. Thanks again, Jamie. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, it's Jacob Barnhill. I just wanted to hop in real quick and ask you guys to do me a huge favor. If you guys like these videos and more people can see this stuff, you can hit the like button and share it. That would be great. Also, subscribe to the channel so you get more notifications so you can check this stuff out in the future if you liked what you see here. Also, there's going to be a bunch of links below if you want to go check out our workshops, our events. We're doing stuff for investors, agents alike. We're doing tons of stuff. If you guys are interested in a career, working with us in another way, I have all the links to our websites below. Click those. Love the help. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.